So when Clark was born, I didn't notice his ear at first. And even when we did, I thought, I love him anyway, and we'll figure it out.
Just as soon as he was born, I noticed that his right ear just looked very different, very small, and looked like it was closed off. We found out not only was the ear not fully formed, but the canal was likely closed off and the bones in his ear were likely to be malformed. And it went from me worrying about, okay, he's going to get made fun of a little bit and growing up is hard enough to begin with, to wait, how do we get him to where he can hear out of this other ear?
There were different parts that were hard to adjust to. People, when he was an infant, would address him as a female, like, oh, she looks so cute. And I would be like, no, that's a he.
Yeah, because of his headband.
Because he had a headband on.
I never think a boy would wear a headband.
And then we were also very concerned with giving him the best education. Somehow someone told me about Sooner Start and the resources Clark could get. And they told me about Happy Hands, which was crazy because I grew up like 4 miles from where we are right now. And when we came and just saw the building and the resources and just how kid-centric it is, I mean, it was emotional. The financial support as well, that we didn't have to pay gobs of money. And I think they have a big focus on the family as well. Taking hearing siblings. They have the family engagement where they are offering monthly educational things, resources that are available. So I think that's really great as well. It's not just a school for Clark, it's a resource for us as a family so that we don't feel alone in this journey.
It's been a godsend also to have Elodie here and to have her in such a learning environment and to be here with Clark too.
Clark, in our meetings that we have every 6 months, they tell us how well he's doing. They say it's almost like he doesn't have a hearing disability, which is crazy. I don't think that he would be at the level he is today as far as the words he's speaking and the interactions he's having if he wasn't going to Happy Hands. One of the things I love the most that you aren't going to get anywhere else is the child to teacher ratio. That means a lot to me for my kids when they show up, that they have someone that knows them, that wants to know more about them and treats them as an individual. What I would say to someone who's just received, a hearing loss or diagnosis, it's not the end of the world. There are resources out there. There's a community of people that are walking through the same thing as you that can walk alongside you, support you, offer you, resources or knowledge or, just community as you are walking through that journey.
And that life can be really as close to normal as it possibly can. It's really not going to be the end of the world. They come home telling us about the Bible stories, and now they have also, Clark has other friends that also have Bahas or hearing devices, and he can see I'm not that different. So I think God has really used Happy Hands to both give us community and resources and to help us through the whole experience.